What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I am a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, and also help validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about how do narcissists feel? How would a narcissist feel if they see you happy and moved on with someone else? If they think that if they hear that you're happy and moved on with someone else. Woof, woof, woof. So before we hop into today's episode, y'all, make sure if you haven't already to check out my self-love journal on Amazon. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, a self-love journal on Amazon right here. Check it out. Helps you rebuild their self-love after a toxic relationship and whatnot. But yeah, so how do narcissists feel? How would a narcissist feel if they see you happy and moved on social media, and if they see you walking down the street holding hands with your new boo, whatever it is? Yeah, first off, this is gonna sound weird. This is gonna sound weird. I know it is, but sometimes in a narcissist's mind, this makes them feel vindicated. Like if they see you happy with someone else, in some narcissist minds, they already thought that you were cheating on them because they're so paranoid. They already thought you were cheating on them. So the fact that you moved on makes sense. The fact that you moved on makes sense to them. You see what I'm saying? That happens quite a bit in these situations right here. Like, I knew she was cheating on me. I knew she was cheating. I already knew she was cheating on me. That's why she moved. That's the only reason she happy. You know what I mean? That's the only reason she happy. I knew she would. That's why they date, or women can be narcissists as well, y'all. But they see you with someone else, they automatically think you were talking to that person. Like some of them automatically think that you were talking to that person while you were with them. Yeah, they already some of them already think that. Especially if it's somebody they date. No. If it's something like, let's just say me and my partner or whatever broke up, and whatever I did to them, I'm a narcissist, so I treated them badly, whatever. We ended up breaking up, and now I see them with somebody else, and it's somebody that I know, and somebody that we knew together. I automatically think that they were already messing around, and sometimes could they have already been? Yeah, you know what I mean. That's why I just tell people, it's just like if you end up dating one of your friends, like after you leave a narcissistic toxic relationship, dating somebody that you told them not to worry about, you look kind of toxic yourself in the narcissist's mind. And maybe not just the narcissist, in other people's minds. Like, oh, so y'all been friends for this long, and y'all both telling people not to worry, and now y'all end up together. You see how that right there, that's a little red flaggy. You see what I'm saying? But that's a little red flaggy right there. But this is how it goes. But another way a narcissist could feel if they see you moved on, and this is going to sound weird right here, y'all, they might take credit for your new happiness. They might take credit. They might see you happy and moved on with someone else, and they might take credit for you being able to be with that person. I'd rather see them happy with someone else than, I'm the type of person that I want to see my exes happy, even if it's without me. The only reason that they're happy right now, they had to go through me. Like we struggled, we fought, we fought. I cheated, I abused, and they left me, or I left them, and then I had to release them. And they found a home. They found a new home, like a baby bird. They found a new home, like a baby bird. So the new love that they have is because of me. Like I prepared them for this new love. They will take credit for your new relationship. Yo, does any of this matter? It doesn't matter how the narcissist feels, but like, this is the mindset of it right here, y'all. They might take credit for you being in a happy, healthy new relationship. And I know that sounds weird as hell. I understand the fact that sounds weird. I get it, because it is weird. It just doesn't sound weird. It absolutely is weird, because that's the mindset of a lot of narcissistic people. Some of them will take credit for your happiness. Some of them will take credit for where you are right now. Some of them, because they put you through a struggle, they feel like your success is because they put you through a struggle. You had to suffer through them or suffer with them to get to where you are right now. That's the mindset that some narcissistic people have. They'll take credit for your new happiness, and it sounds stupid because it is kind of stupid. You start thinking about it, but that's how some narcissists feel, y'all. They feel like you are only happy because they allow you to be happy. Like you had to go through me to get your happiness, and here you are right now, happy and smiling because of me. That's the mindset that some of them have, y'all. Again, that's wildness. Another way a narcissist could act if they see you happy in person, online, or whatever, they could snap. They could lose their damn minds. Let's just put it like that. They could lose their minds. You know, a lot of narcissistic people are emotionally dysregulated. This could be the Mentos that gets dropped into the Coca-Cola that makes it explode. They see you happy with somebody else, they might lose their damn minds and go crazy. They might become obsessive. They might try to attack you and your new partner in public or online or something like that. They might start a smear campaign against you. They might start stalking you. They might start showing up at your house. They might start writing you letters, calling you. They might become super obsessive with you if you've moved on. No matter, and this is like I said, there's no set time limit on when this could happen, y'all. There's no set time limit on when this possibility could happen right here. So this could be months, this could be years later. They see you happy with somebody else and they lose their damn minds. Because a lot of them still think that you belong to them. I know we broke up. I know this has happened. I know that this happened, but you still belong to me. You see how the mindset goes right there? You belong to me. That's the dynamics. They think you belong to them. You know what I mean? They think part of it is you belong to them. They think this is the space that a lot of people fall into. You belong to me always and forever. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker right here, y'all. Y'all know y'all love a good kicker. It doesn't matter if they have somebody else. Sometimes even if they have someone else, even if they have someone else, they'll still stalk and harass you and try to ruin your new relationship. They become obsessive over it. Even if they have someone else, you heard me correctly. Even if they have moved on to someone else or in a successful relationship, they can still do this to you. You know, that's part of it. That's part of the dynamic. Even if they are happy with somebody else, they see you happy. They might try to ruin your happiness while simultaneously being in a new relationship. And guess what happens, y'all? Sometimes they start stalking you and harassing you. They get the new supply or the new partner to join in on it. They get their new partner, new supply, whatever, to join in on the harassment and the abuse cycle. And it's crazy as hell how that works. Like abuse, it's like they tag their new supply in. I just saw my ex, and they did this to me. And they create an enemy out of the new supply for you. Even if you've never ever met the new supply, you got a new enemy now. You've been supplied with a new enemy because the narcissistic person has started spreading rumors and lies and stuff like that to justify their behaviors and their actions towards you. So some of them will absolutely lose their mind and become jealous of whoever you're with. They might actually start reaching out to your new partner. You know, I've seen this happen before. Like I had a woman message me very recently. So I've heard this story before. Y'all know over the last few years doing my one-on-ones, I've talked to thousands of people, but I've also heard this story before. A woman, she's actually pretty popular online, sent me a message. And she's like, she moved on. The narcissistic person in her life cheated on her. They broke up. 6 months later, she's in a new relationship. The narcissistic person sees her downtown with her new boo and attacks and tries to fight the new person. This is 6 months later, y'all. 6 months later, sees them downtown. There's been no contact. Sees them in public and tries to fight her new partner. Like, oh, this who you with now? Wow, what's going on? And like, you know, becomes super obsessive and tries to fight her new partner. They actually end up scuffling a little bit, but like I think the police got involved really quickly. It ended up being wild, y'all. And that just goes to show you that some narcissistic people will absolutely, even if they've moved on, even if they haven't talked to you in 6 months, they see you happy. That might be, like I said, the spark that sets off the blaze within themselves. And that's, like I said, that right there just becomes toxic, y'all. That just becomes toxic, and it becomes just an unnecessary thing right there. And that's why I tell people, y'all, a lot of these times, a narcissistic person, they do this type of stuff, y'all, to set you off. You mean they want to see if you still care about them. So they will absolutely try to ruin your new relationship to see if you still care about them. You know, and they won't. The crazy thing about it is they might not even leave. They might not even leave their new partner. They still want you back in their life. They still want some type of control over you. So they see you in public. Like I said, they might start harassing you, y'all. They might start stalking you. That's just the mindset of it all, y'all. Narcissistic people are very ownership driven, like ownership mindset. Like if I laid my hands on you before, we touched before, if I said I love you before, if I lied to you before, whatever it is, they feel like they planted a seed of ownership within you, and they feel like you belong to them. There's no no way around that. They feel like you belong to them, and they will exercise their rights if they feel the need to, y'all. You know, so that's what I tell people, y'all. Narcissistic people, toxic people, whoever you're dealing with, wherever you're coming from with it, be careful. Like, I'm not telling you not to move on. This is not me telling you I'm scared to move on. This is not me telling you not to move on. Move on, but always be safe. And especially if you're dealing with a toxic, dangerous, narcissistic person, always be safe. Always, you know, protect your peace, protect yourself, because they might come out of nowhere, y'all. Like I said, there's a few different ways that they will react. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how they feel. It matters how you feel. Now, if their actions warrant you taking action against them legally, do that. But at the end of the day, it's how you feel. That person, that narcissistic person, they're acting up because they messed up, and now they're mad as hell that they're being held accountable through your happiness. Your happiness brings them shame. Your happiness brings back the memories of them treating you badly, and now they can't get the thought of you out of their mind being with somebody else, and it drives them crazy sometimes. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all for being here. Of course, like and subscribe if you made it this far. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thanks for making it to the end of my video, y'all. If you haven't already, check out joining the channel memberships for behind the scenes perks, priority responses to the comments, and a few other things. Link in the description of every single video I do. Thank you so much.